Hi, my name is Martha Beth, and I'm a grief counselor and a chaplain. Today I want to talk to you about what happens to us internally during a crisis. In grief counseling, I share that there's 3 challenges that happen to all of us when we're in a crisis. So the first challenge is, my world is kind, my world is good, everything is all okay with me in my world. When we go through a natural disaster, the loss of a loved one, maybe the loss of a property, that can be very disturbing to us. And we want to make meaning out of that. Human beings are meaning makers. So what happens is we ask questions of, why did this happen to me? Why did this happen to me now? Or even, why did God let this happen to me? We will turn internally to make meaning out of this situation, that we've gone from my world was good and kind to now I don't even understand what this world is like anymore. It's not kind. Even though you're going through a lot of pain and suffering, as you wrestle with that, you will come to understand that this is meaningful, and it will be able to come back to you in some kind of understanding, the way you will understand it in your world. The next challenge that most people go through is, my world is meaningful. In other words, life is good, life is wonderful, I have a future here. And when you go through a natural disaster like a hurricane and everything that you had is gone, that is devastating, as we all well know. And so what happens is you ask yourself questions like, how could this possibly have happened? I thought my life was going so well, and now I've lost everything. Those random acts like a hurricane that destroys everything that we had and just built our whole life is gone now, that is very normal for you to wrestle with questions like that, because it doesn't seem to make sense. But as you work through why that happened and what it means to you, and you come to a resolution of that, it will make sense. And that will start putting those pieces of what you thought was completely devastation, to putting your world back together. The third challenge that we have is that my life is wonderful, I'm a good person, I have a future. Those kinds of things can also be destroyed. That inner sense of everything is coming apart at the seams. For example, if you lose your job, maybe even had to close your own business, that can be very painful. And that pain and suffering, that sense of not understanding why this happened, and that sense of, I don't have a direction anymore, I don't think that there's a plan and purpose for my life. Again, you may reach out to your higher power or friends or family to help you work through this for support. The other thing to think about is maybe getting a grief counselor or a counselor, or even just a really good friend that was willing to listen to you. Because as you talk that out, and as you start to bring this story together, instead of asking those questions of why did this happen, you're going to start making this be something that you can understand, and it will make you stronger than you were before this happened to you, because you will be developing new coping skills that will help you through the rest of your life. If this was helpful to you, please like and subscribe to this channel, and also feel free to make any comments or ask me questions. But until we meet again, I want you to know that it is possible for you to have joy and peace in your life.